Today our topic is the art of practicing indifference. Life is full of ups and downs, and sometimes it feels like the world is throwing everything at us at once. We face challenges, disappointments, and situations that are out of our control. In these moments, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even angry. But what if I told you there's a way to navigate through life's chaos with a sense of calm and clarity? This is where the art of practicing indifference comes in. Indifference doesn't mean not caring about anything or being cold-hearted. Instead, it's about learning to focus on what truly matters and letting go of what doesn't. It's about understanding that not everything deserves your energy or attention. The Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus talked a lot about this idea. They believed that much of our suffering comes from trying to control things we can't control. They taught that by practicing indifference to things outside our control, we can find peace and strength within ourselves. Let's break this down. Imagine you're stuck in traffic. You're running late, and you feel your stress levels rising. You start honking the horn, getting angry at other drivers, and maybe even shouting. But does any of this help? No. The traffic is still there, and you're only making yourself more upset. Now, think about how differently you would feel if you practiced indifference in this situation. You accept that the traffic is out of your control. You take a deep breath, turn on some music, and focus on the fact that you'll get there when you get there. By letting go of the frustration, you save your energy for things that truly matter. This is the power of indifference. It's not about giving up or being passive. It's about choosing where to put your energy and attention. Life will always have challenges, but when we practice indifference, we can face them with a clear mind and a calm heart. One of the key ideas in Stoicism is the concept of the dichotomy of control. This means that in life, there are things we can control and things we can't. We can control our thoughts, our actions, and our attitudes. But we can't control the weather, other people's opinions, or the past. When we focus too much on things we can't control, we waste our energy and create unnecessary stress. Practicing indifference helps us let go of these things and focus on what we can control. For example, let's say you're worried about what people think of you. You spend hours trying to impress others, dressing a certain way, or saying things you think they want to hear. But the truth is, you can't control what others think. No matter what you do, some people will like you, and some won't. By practicing indifference, you free yourself from this worry. You focus on being kind, honest, and true to yourself, and you let go of the need for everyone's approval. This doesn't mean you stop caring about people or stop trying to be a good person. It just means you stop letting the opinions of others dictate your happiness. Another important aspect of practicing indifference is learning to accept change. Life is constantly changing, and sometimes these changes are hard to accept. Maybe you lose a job, a relationship ends, or you face a health issue. These situations can be painful, and it's natural to feel sadness or fear. But practicing indifference means accepting that change is a part of life. It means understanding that while we can't always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. Instead of resisting change or wishing things were different, we can focus on adapting and finding new ways to move forward. This is not easy, but it's a skill that can be developed with practice. Start by paying attention to your reactions. When something happens that upsets you, ask yourself, is this within my control? If it's not, remind yourself that worrying or getting angry won't change the situation. Instead, focus on what you can do. Maybe you can't control the fact that it's raining, but you can control whether you let it ruin your day. Maybe you can't control how someone treats you, but you can control how you respond. By shifting your focus to what you can control, you take back your power and reduce your stress. Practicing indifference also means learning to let go of the past. We all have moments we regret, mistakes we've made, or things we wish we could change. But dwelling on the past only keeps us stuck. It's like carrying a heavy bag everywhere you go. It weighs you down and makes it harder to move forward. Practicing indifference means accepting that the past is gone. You can't change it, but you can learn from it. Instead of beating yourself up over what went wrong, focus on what you can do differently in the future. This doesn't mean you ignore your feelings or pretend everything is fine. It just means you don't let the past control your present. Another way to practice indifference is to stop comparing yourself to others. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. We see people on social media with perfect lives, and we start to feel like we're not good enough. But the truth is, no one's life is perfect. Everyone has struggles, even if they don't show them. When you compare yourself to others, you're focusing on things outside your control. Instead, focus on your own journey. Celebrate your progress no matter how small, and remember that everyone moves at their own pace. By practicing indifference to others' lives, you free yourself to focus on your own. Finally, practicing indifference means finding joy in the present moment. So often, we get caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past that we forget to enjoy the here and now. But life is happening right now, in this moment. By practicing indifference to things outside your control, you can fully embrace the present. Take time to appreciate the small things: a beautiful sunset, a good meal, a conversation with a friend. These moments are what make life meaningful. In conclusion, the art of practicing indifference is about finding peace in the midst of chaos. It's about focusing on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. It's about accepting change, letting go of the past, and finding joy in the present. This doesn't mean you stop caring or stop trying. It means you stop letting the uncontrollable parts of life steal your peace. Remember, you have the power to choose where to put your energy. Use it wisely. Practice indifference, and you will find that you can navigate life's challenges with calm and clarity. Life will always have its ups and downs, but with the art of practicing indifference, you can face it all with a steady heart and a strong mind.